Alright my friends, how you all doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a brand new episode of FM21's Project Black Sea. Last episode, my friends, is linked above. Be sure to go and watch that one before you crack on today because we're going to conclude what happened in that episode, my friends. Lots and lots to get through. As always, let's do it. Okay, my friends, so we're at the business end of the season now. Last episode, if you are deciding to stick with me, we played the game against the Juventus. It was a 3-1 win in the first leg and a 5-0 win in the league. We've since moved on in the league a little bit. We played a few games, but we're going to conclude the first knockout round of the Champions League against Juventus today and then play Botev Plovdiv, which will hopefully kind of tie the league up for us because we are flying in the league. Basically, it looks like we're on the cusp of repeating what we did last year where we just don't drop any points. So yeah, we played Pirin, obviously last episode. So we played Cherno, 2-1 win in this one. Alvarez and Cajar with the goals. It was a very routine day at the office. They did grab one back, a consolation goal in the 90th minute. And then it was the turn of Ludogorets, Razgrad, Kuhar, Alvarez and Pospisil, the men with the goals to get us the victory there. Then we came up against Levski Sofia, a 4-1 win in this one. Renolfsson got a brace and so did Topazov. We rotated the team heavily, as you can see from the team sheet there, and we're still managing to get the job done. There was 2 goals inside the first 10 minutes, though, by the way. Renolfsson and obviously Vidanov of Levski. And that kind of brings us up to date. We're going to play Juve, like I've already said, and hopefully get the league tied up against Botev Plovdiv. But this is how the league table's looking, ladies and gents, the result of these games that have been played. 25 played, 25 wins. Pospisil's top goal scorer this season with 20 goals. Zakanovic not far behind him. Gagliardi's up there, assists, like we've dominated the league basically, but 17 clean sheets from 25 games is pretty ridiculous for Tanovic in his first season with the football club. And you know what, Tanovic, as far as goalkeepers are concerned, is really coming on nicely, starting to look like a quality, very, very well-rounded goalkeeper, and he's only 21 years of age, so the sky's the limit really for that player. But there's not much else other than the finances. Just want to show you this, 88 million now in the bank. Obviously, because of our success in the Champions League, we're doing really well. We've still got £40 million worth of transfer budget, but we ain't used it. We just haven't. I think maybe we'll see what happens this season. You know, if we make it to the Champions League final, then it's done and dusted. But if there is one more season in this for us, then I think it'll be a case of go big or go home next year and just see what happens. But at the moment, we're still in the Champions League and we are still very much in with a chance of winning it. So as I say that, let's get into this Juve game, ladies and gentlemen, and see what is going to happen. And this is the team I've chosen to go with in this one. You're going to see Kovacevic has been he's going to be involved from the start, but he's got some fitness issues. We have had a few knocks. We tend to get them quite a bit. It's the quality of the training facilities, I think. They are slowly being, upgraded as time goes on, but we do pick stuff up in training a lot. But we're going to go Tanovic in goal, Douglas, Leonardo and Uzanov at fullback, Cajar and Sensgradi are going to play centre-back. We're going to go Gagliardi and Senchik in the midfield, Kovacevic and Alvarez on the wings, Torlakovic in the middle and Pospisil up top. So here we go, my friends. First game of today's episode. We obviously come into this one with a 3-1 advantage from the first leg, so that's absolutely massive. And with a bit of luck, we will hold on to that or even increase on that lead, and we'll find ourselves in the next round, ladies and gents. But yeah, let's just hope we can get the job done, basically. Beat this team and book another place in the latter stages of the Champions League. If you can hear any noise in the background, Rolo's having a good rub on the floor. It just makes a load of racket, this dog. But anyway, 10 minutes into the game, already picked up a yellow card. It's Juventus with the shots and the possession at the minute, which is a little worrying, but was always going to be the case because they've got to go for it, haven't they, at the end of the day in this game. They've got their away goal. That's big for them, but they've got to go for it. But very, very light as way of highlights yet, ladies and gents. We hit the 25th minute mark. Tanovic is having a good game. We're just going to demand a bit more out of the boys and see if we can push the team on because only had that one shot thus far. But, a 0-0 we can take if we really want. And that's hit the post and it's cannoned out. They've still got it. We've done well to win the ball. We just cleared it out. But yeah, like I was saying, we could take a 0-0. It wouldn't matter. We can beat 1-0. It don't matter. We'd still be through to the quarterfinals. But it'll be nice to go through in some sort of fashion. But free kick now to Juve. Solido with it. It's a good free kick, but Tanovic got both hands on it. He saves, and we carry on moving. We've not seen us do much, have we, yet in this game? That's a tiny bit concerning with it half-time now and the potential of Juve turning it on the second half. I'm going to ask for a bit of improvement from the boys there. They've made a change, so we're going to make sure that we keep an eye on that. Not too bothered about centre midfielders and marking them up. It's more the wingers and the strikers you worry about. But still good to keep an eye on it. Right, they come forward again. It's a shot and it's a save and it's very, very easy. Throw in now. And it is all Juve, to be fair. That's a good ball in, and it would work again. My God, they've gone close on 2 occasions. Nat Leonardo brings the ball forward. He's going to go wide to Kovacevic. I doubt much is going to come from this, if we're being honest. Yeah, there's a good tackle there from the Juve player, but they've hit the woodwork twice. They've been very, very good. And they pass out from the back now, and that's way, way, way too easy, but that's all right, because Uzunov's going to clean up. Kahar now into Gagliardi. He's passed into Torlakovic, into Pospisil. He's lost the ball. We've regained it back. It's good in the midfield to win the ball. And now Pospisil lays it off into Senchik, into Kovacevic. He drives past his man. Kovacevic, why do you always shoot from that angle? It's ridiculous. Corner, header, over the bar. But, what is it with him for doing that? But we're going to bring Fielding on for Senchik. We're going to make that change in the midfield, see what happens. But, it's all right. It's still anybody's football game. And we're still going through as things stand. But Juve have been far, far improved in this one, haven't they? It does have to be said, but it's to be expected for the home team, in my opinion, as the goalkeeper clears that out. And that's a long ball forward. Kahar deals with it. Goes back to Tanovic into... triangle passes. Quick stuff. No point me trying to keep up. Alvarez now. Cuts inside. It's good from Alvarez. He's still going. Lays it off to Fielding. What a ball that is from Fielding. Oh, and it's a great save from Pospisil's shot, but I think it was offside anyway. But that passing ability of Fielding cannot be ignored. We are going to make a change, and I'm going to bring Tasev on for Alvarez. Corner. This is just before the subs have been made. Not sure much is going to come of this. Lays it back. Yeah, nothing's going to come of it. But yeah, Alvarez was just running on empty there. We've really not done much statistically, if you're looking at that there. 4 shots, 1 on target. It's just not much has gone on, has it? All in from Juve. It's headed out again. We've defended well, it does have to be said. Even though we've not really been in it, we have defended well. And again, we clear one out. And now Pospisil is going to pick it up. He's going to turn some pace on, and he gets fouled. And for me, that should be a yellow card for Ibanez, but it's not happened. Torlakovic with the free kick, headed straight at the goalkeeper. There's a lot going on for a 0-0, and that's a really good out ball into Anthony. That's a great tackle from Uzov, but he still managed to have it, and they've hit the outside of the post again. Pospisil's coming off for Zekanovic. Let's get that done. We're into the last 10 minutes almost of the game. Torlakovic now into Uzanov, whose ball wasn't great, and they're probably going to get a run at us. That's good defending, though. Kovacevic's header doesn't work. And that's a good ball out wide here. And that's a ball in. Uzanov heads out. Are we going to beat him there? We are. Uzanov and Tasev are having a little bit of a game on themselves. Kahar with a clearance out, and that's poor, really. We kind of forced Kahar into that. And they're going to drive forward now. And it's into Aylin. And they finally have their goal. They probably deserve that, to be fair. We're going to fire the boys up. But yeah, they've got themselves a goal. It's 3-2 on aggregate. And another goal sees them through. So we don't really want that. Leonardo, that's good. That's into Torlakovic, who's going to drive forward with the football now. He's been brilliant since he joined. He's still going with it. He lays it off into Kovacevic, and they've tackled, and that's good from Uzanov. Managed to hold onto the ball and passed it out into the midfield area. Now into Sakanovic, now into Kovacevic, into fielding. Torlakovic is there. Into Kovacevic, is it the post? Oh, it's a good chance, but it goes begging. And we've got a throw in, and this is going to continue by the looks of things. Tasev's throw doesn't come off, and I don't know why it bothered continuing that. But Juve on the attack, ball coming in, and it's straight at Tanovic. But had that hit the back of the net, it would have been Champions League dream over. Tanovic is looking for an option, finds one. Gagliardi now, Tasev. Back to Uzanov, who's been brilliant all game long. I feel like I've said his name a lot, which would suggest he's been on the ball a lot. Now into Greg Fielding, finds the ball. Kovacevic gets the goal. It's 1-1. We were already probably through anyway, but that definitely seals the deal now. And it's 4-2 on aggregate. It's a brilliant goal from Kovacevic. We've snatched it, but we are in to the quarterfinals. Get in there. So, my friends, as a result of that 1-1 draw with Juve, we go through to the next round. So we are now going to be drawing the quarterfinals and the semi-finals. So let's just get on with it. Let's just find out who we're going to be facing. There's some big teams still involved this year. There's no avoiding the big teams now. When you get to this stage of the competition, you've just got to beat the best to see yourself through. So let's get drawing, shall we? So the first team out of the hat is that of Manchester City. They're going to be going up against little old Litex from Bulgaria. That is an interesting tie, isn't it, ladies and gents? Wow, that's a big ask for us. That's a good team. Let's complete it. We've got Barcelona. They'll take on Manchester United. Roma will take on Tottenham Hotspur. And then Leicester City will take on Inter Milan. So let's draw the semi-finals. So that's all done and dusted as well. So we've got first out the hat, Leicester or Inter. And they will face a Barca or Manchester United. So we've got one of Roma or Tottenham Hotspur. So yeah, that's interesting. What if we get past City and we get Tottenham? I hate Tottenham. I'm a West Ham fan in real life. I would love to beat Tottenham to get to the Champions League final. I just would. But let's see what we could do first. But yeah, so the first game up, that's going to be Manchester City. And I am sure that, my friends, will be next episode. But let's press on with today's episode now that we've drawn the quarterfinal of Champions League. We've got a league game. And this should tie up the league title again. We're going to tie it up before we get to the championship phase again. We're literally just playing this game so that we can get that all confirmed and then we can press on basically with the rest of the season. So we're going to go with, a strong team. Every team's a strong team, really, for us now because we've got such strength in depth. We're going to go Tanovic in goal, Duzil and Uzanov at fullback, Kahar and Sensgradi at centre-back. We're going to go Lesko and Fielding in the centre of midfield. Kovacevic and Alvarez are going to play on the wings. Torlakovic is going to play through the middle, and Zakanovic is going to come in to play up top. And so here we go, ladies and gents, for the second game of today's episode. Good result that against Juve, excuse me. Good result, but now we move back to league action, and this is all about just kind of tying up the preliminary phase and tying up the title. Basically, it's already a done thing. 75 points to their 48. The gap's too big, but you have to play this last game of the preliminary phase to get your hands on the trophy. It's always nice to do it together, isn't it, ladies and gents? But first minute of the game, throw in. And it's dealt with there, but it's back to fielding. I'm just hoping for a good display, basically, and this one would be nice. Uzanov driving forward. He was just immense against Juve a moment ago, wasn't he? And it's been cleared out, and they've got bodies. They've definitely got bodies here. That's a good ball into Yudanov. He's come wide. He's tried to get a cross in, and it's not come off. And now it's into Alvarez, who has got that wing to run at his defenders. He's gone past one. He's gone past two. Can he dig the ball out? He can, but no one gets on the end of it. It's sort of still there. It goes to nothing. It ended up being a complete mess for both teams, in all honesty there, didn't it? But yeah, like I say, just want a good result from this one. We're trying to go perfect again, as we did last year. But it does mean we need to go and win this game. Let's go into Torlakovic, who tried the champagne pass, didn't quite come off. Sends Grady into Uzanov. Goes wide into Alvarez. Back to Uzanov. Inside. Lovely football this. Really good first time passing. Alvarez now. Ball into Torlakovic. Where's he going to go? Back to Lesko. And Lesko's not missing. The goalkeeper's not had a great time. But it's a lovely ball back to Lesko. And from that area, he isn't missing the target. And 9 times out of 10, he's going to score as well. And it's a good goal for Jakub Lesko, who, again, is another player who's becoming a bit of a hero of this football club. He really, really is. There's a few players here that have been here a while now, and they're really starting to kind of like capture the hearts of the Litex faithful. Fielding into Kahar, ball forward, nothing comes of that. Kahar sends Grady Duzal, fielding into Torlakovic, into Lesko. Is he going to have another pop? No, he's not. Instead, Alvarez with an absolute thunderbolt into the top corner. What an effort that is from the winger. And that's 2-0. That's probably job done, to be honest with you. We've looked very, very good in this game, haven't we? Free kick now, Torlakovic. And that is a hit and half from that distance. But easy for the goalkeeper, who is going to try a quick one. Not worked how they would have liked, but they do still have the ball out wide. And he's turned a couple of defenders inside out there, and it was not a bad effort, and it goes just wide of the target. Zekanovic now, short corner into Alvarez. That's a lovely ball. Oh, nearly. He looked like he tried the Rabona pass there. What a goal that would have been. Nearly half hour gone in the game, and it's been very, very eventful and very entertaining. It does have to be said. I've enjoyed this one immensely. I enjoyed the Juve one as well today, but the thing with that one was it was all Juve, so we had to be at our tactical best, didn't we? I think the substitutions helped us in that, to be honest with you. We're nearly at half time, and we're really, really on top of this game. And I just can't see us surrendering from this position. Fielding into Torlakovic. Fielding goes wide. That is a fantastic ball to kind of set him up. And that is just easy peasy for Zekanovic there to get on the end of Kovacevic's cross and puts it in the back of the net. And it is a job done. It's a beautiful, beautiful job as well. And Alvarez is going to pick the ball up from this free kick. Back to Torlakovic. They're passing it. Oh, that was so easy. That was arguably an easier header to put away than Sekanovic's, and he can't do it. He misses an open goal, but it is half time, and I can't do anything other than praise the boys. I'm going to bring Kovacevic off for Topazov, and we're going to give him a bit of footy. Kovacevic played a lot of games recently, and last thing I want is for him to get injured. So we're going to bring Topazov on, basically, for this second half, and let's see what he gives us. Torlakovic, he's going to try to go wide. Doesn't happen, but Fielding picks up. Duzal into Topazov. Back to Fielding. Into Torlakovic. Fielding. Back heel. Into Torlakovic. Oh, he tried to squeeze a pass there. Didn't quite come off. Uzanov into Lesko, though, as we recycle and win that second ball again. It's Lesko into Alvarez. Goes past one. He's just got... Oh, all he had to do was finish. That's a brilliant save. That is a brilliant save from the keeper there. What a goal it would have been for Alvarez, whose twinkle toes are brilliant. He's starting to really look like a class player, isn't he? Ball down the line. Nothing happens there. And it's just been a good job, this one. Very good job. Uzanov's going to come on for Tasev. Off for Tasev, I should say. I think Alvarez is going to be the next one. He just looks as though he's just taken a little hit. And so we might have to think about getting him off somehow. Not sure how, though. Yeah, we're just going to tuck Renolfsson inside, I think. And we'll play him slightly different roles, and we'll just have the one wide play. We've got a free kick here, Torlakovic, and it goes just wide. It's all I could do. I didn't have a left winger on the bench. I didn't realise I hadn't put one there. I usually always put a right and a left winger, at least one fullback, just to kind of protect myself, and I just haven't in this game for whatever reason, and It is what it is. 18 shots, 8 on target, 55% of that possession, 3 goals scored. It's been a very, very good day for us. Through to the quarterfinals as well, which is immense. And I can't wait to get that going next episode. But here we go. We've got Botev coming forward. It's a good ball, and the defender's lost him, and he hits the outside of the post. It was a really lovely ball and a really good effort. It just hasn't come off for them. They're second in the table, Botev. We are beating the second best team, arguably, in the league at a canter. Like, it's been easy, hasn't it? The golfing class is massive in this division now. As we enter injury time, it's a job well done, and the boys will be given a day's rest for sure. And that's that. Get it. And this is basically, ladies and gents, just to confirm what I said was going to happen after the game we've just played against Botev. We've done the double because we've obviously won the Super Cup earlier in the season, and we've won the league title. There's very little excitement that comes out of me now when we win a league title, because it's almost, I don't know, it's almost a foregone conclusion when we kick a season off. But I'm still happy to do it, because at the end of the day, we're going to become like a real Litex legend if we carry on like this, winning the league title. I'll do that presser in a bit. As you can see, we've drawn into the championship phase, not that it matters. Todorov has held us as a true legend, 12 times won now in total, and that is our 8th straight title in a row. Pretty incredible stuff, isn't it? If I take you to the class, oh God, I'll get there in a minute. If I take you to the overview, look, 11 league titles, 10 Kupa Bulgarias, 8 Super Copas. Yeah, it's pretty insane what we've managed to achieve with this football club. Petar Petrov still going strong, and bless him, he's a hero. He's not far off, basically, getting to beat the overall appearance maker. That's basically what I've seen now. But yeah, anyway, enough of that. Let's talk about the next episode, shall we? So if I go to the fixtures, we're going to come back for the Manchester City game. We have some semi-finals to play in the Kupa Bulgaria. I'm not going to bother, obviously. I'll show you the final if we get to it. Obviously, we've got Pirin to play over 2 legs. But the next episode will be Manchester City home and away, basically, in the Champions League. That's what we're going to do, those 2 legs in the quarter-final. It makes sense because at the end of the day, like I keep saying, it's all about the Champions League now. So that is where we will bring this back. And the league table, it looks like that. 26 from 26, ladies and gents. And 3 players in the top goal scorer. That is mad. Look how many goals the players have actually scored this season. To have 3 players that high up, in double digits is pretty crazy. It's just been such a dominant season from the Tex. And so there you have it, my friends. We are done and dusted for another episode of FM21's Project Black Sea. I nearly said FM22 there because I've already started my plans for FM22, my friends. We're going to be bringing that to the channel. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Do let me know in the comment section below, and make sure you show your appreciation by potentially subscribing to the channel if you're new, and dropping a like on the video if you've enjoyed it, my friends. But we'll be back real soon for that quarter-final against Manchester City. Until then, though, I'm saluting you all. Stay safe, stay humble, and I'll see you on the next one.